I just watched the show Three Body Problem on Netflix this week, so here's a review without spoilers. Although I will say it's really hard to not have any spoilers in the review just because the show has so many twists and turns. So that's the first part of it. Lots of twists and turns, very psychological, definitely keeps you guessing and answers some things, but not all the things. So here's a bit of a spoiler that I received that I was grateful to receive. At the end of the 8 or 9 episodes or whatever it is, all of the questions aren't going to be answered. Some of them will be, not all of them though. For me, it's easier to know that that's coming than to be disappointed at the end. Okay, more about the show. Good acting, great CG, beautiful visuals. It's not exactly fantasy, like there's not magic or esotericism of any sort in it, but there is some advanced science in it, and so it kind of hits the same thing for those of you who like that the way that I do. It's definitely addictive. It's going to be hard to walk away from it. You're going to want to binge all of it at once, so just know going in that you better have some time on your hands or else you're going to be frustrated because you want to know what's going to happen next. As far as the other stuff goes, I really can't tell you because it would be a spoiler, but what I will say is, again, I long for a type of storyline in the entertainment industry where there's not so much drama and there aren't good guys and bad guys, and it's more real lifey than super dramatized with danger or whatever. And so I do wish that some of the characters in this story were a little more well-rounded, perhaps. I'm a little less a fan of clear good guy, clear bad guy, because nothing's ever that simple and things are always more complex. Anyway, that said, is it worth a watch? Absolutely. I'd say so. It was good. I would watch it again. I bet watching it again would be interesting too, because a lot of the reveals that they have, I'm sure if you're watching it through a second time, you would say, oh, I see the foreshadowing. It makes more sense now. So if you like heady things, psychological thriller, mystery, somewhere in there, and some violence, but it's so cartoony that it doesn't really hit your spirit. I can be pretty sensitive to that kind of stuff. And even when there was blood or gore or whatever, which happens occasionally, it wasn't enough to really kind of traumatize me. That said, as an energy worker, and for those of you who are also energy workers, I would recommend that you clear your energy after watching it, just because it puts you through a lot. There's a lot that happens. Overall, yes, I recommend it. It's well done, beautifully created, smart, interesting. Yeah, Three Body Problem is a thumbs up.